Thank you for watching the TDC Hot Rods YouTube channel. Alright guys, so I cleaned the interior out a little bit so then I could get this center console stuff put back in and try to decide where I'm gonna mount my shifter at. Well, I really would like it to be right here. I don't necessarily love this cover that's on there, so I don't know how low it will sit, but I thought it would be real nice. I don't have the ashtray door. It's broken just like every other Foxbody out there on the planet, basically. But if I could get it to sit down in there far enough and then built a little cover with a cutout that just sat like this high, and then I didn't have to have the bulkiness of this outside cover, although this is a pretty darn slim shifter, but I thought that would be real nice. Now when I'm sitting in it, like with the shifter pulled all the way back, it puts my arm kind of back here, but when I'm sitting in this thing right now, I have all the stock, it's all stock interior, besides no heater stuff under there, and then of course the modified firewall. But I have a set of nice Kirkies that's gonna go to it, thanks to a good friend of mine. He gave me some Kirkies, but I won't be putting those in most likely. Now I might mount the driver's one in, but not the passenger. I don't know yet, but they probably aren't going to get put in until I do the through the floor subframe connectors, and then I'm putting a 850 cert chromoly cage in it and mini tubs. That'll be the next, after I get it running and driving real good, that'll be the next the big project that this will get. We'll get all that done. But for now, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to deal with the handle being back here. When I put the other seats in it, that's where I was getting at. When I put the other seats in it, I'm gonna move them back quite a ways because I'm a tall dude and I need some space. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna get to it, see if I can decide how I'm gonna do this. So what I did was, this is where the ashtray was, and then the cigarette lighter was right here. So I cut all that out, and then on the bottom I have a Hurst quarter shift. On the bottom here there's a few holes, so I took this piece of plate here and I just cut it the same size as the bottom of the shifter, and then welded these studs on here. So slide the shifter on over the studs there. We got three of them that hold it down. It makes her nice and sturdy, and then slip this back on without damaging it, and that is how it's going to be. I'm going to build a little cover that goes over it. What I'd like to do is a nice little cover right here. Will have to have a little tiny bow to it, but I would like it to be the same color to fit the same edge here, and then cut a slot in it. So then that's the only part there is just that slot, and the rest of it's all filled in. I think that's gonna look really nice, but I like it. Looks a lot better than factory. All right guys, so I got the shifter mount all finished up and got the shifter bolted in there. Come here, bud. Come here. And then I went and pressure washed all the interior pieces, that like the center console stuff, because like over the years pop and whatever else had been spilt all over it, made a mess. But I got them all cleaned up and looking nice and spiffy. And then inside the car I got the glove boxes put back in, this defroster vent, and the speaker covers are back on, because I had this dash out, so that's where the bolts are to pull the dash outer all up here. And then I am working on tucking some of the wires back up under the dash, and I really, look at that disgusting crap. Oh, that's disgusting. It's getting new carpet, but for now it's getting the center console put back in. So anyways, so that's what I'm gonna work on now, is putting the center console back in. Alrighty guys, so I got the center console all put back in, everything's all put back together. I got a patch panel made for where the shifter used to go. I'm gonna pull that back out and paint it, and then they make a piece that goes right here that's just solid plastic. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. Got my glove box back in, got the rocker panels put back on both sides, got the rest of the dash all put back together. The whole interior is finally it's all back together. Anyways, I don't remember what all I had talked about that I was going to try to get done, but I think I'm going to conclude this video with getting the shifter all installed and putting the interior all back together. Waiting for some brackets to show up for the transmission side of the shifter, and then waiting for my yoke, tranny cooler, shifter brackets. I think that's it. Oh, and a steering link, and then after that I can put all that stuff on, button up a few little things, and I can go drive it. I won't have brakes if all that stuff shows up early. I won't have brakes but an e-brake, but I can at least test the tranny, blah blah. But I gotta run the brake lines. I will probably not show you guys that until after it's done, because everything's underneath the car and it's kind of a long, very boring process. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you on the next one.